Hi, we're talking with Violetta Cope, who has just come from England. And in England, she works as a certified Dr. Vader lymph drainage specialist. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Manual lymph drainage therapist. That's
Manual
correct.
lymph drainage therapist. And Violetta, you're here at Gabriel Cousins, and tell us what you're doing here.
Right. I'm here on an apprenticeship, live food or spiritual live food apprenticeship, which is almost a 3-month apprenticeship, working in the kitchen.
That's wonderful. And if you can a little louder so we can hear you, the microphone isn't the best, but that's very exciting. I'm so excited for you. And how do you see this fitting into what you're doing back in England?
Right. I'm already running classes, living food classes, for my clients, especially for post-mastectomy clients, cancer survivors, diabetes clients. I'm giving treatment for. I run weekend workshops in living food preparation. I am also a certified living food instructor, certified with a living life school in Fort Bragg, California. So I've been on this journey for the last 5 years, hopping backwards and forwards to the States and getting some more certification knowledge from the best of teachers in the living food movements.
That's wonderful. Now tell me a little bit about the work that you do, the clients that you interact with through the lymphatic drainage.
Right. It's really a wide spread of clients. Manual lymph drainage can be used as a therapeutic treatment, post-cancer treatment. Clients who had lymph nodes removed and the lymphatic system broke down and they develop a condition called lymphedema, which is a swelling of limbs, arms or legs. And we, as certified Dr. Vader therapists, we learn how to divert the lymph to a perfectly working site, to relieve the pain and to take away the excess fluid. That is one application. This is certainly very well known in Germany, Austria and on the continent. It's becoming more and more known in other countries. Still a long way to go. The other applications are detoxification. People who are on a detox diet, detox program. It's a beautiful element, massage technique to speed up the elimination process, speed up the lymphatic system to eliminate excess fluid, protein molecules, any inflammatory substances. We're improving that efficiency, the lymphatic work, by 100 times. Purely for the next 4 to 6 hours. You feel quite tired, but that is the internal work. It's like an internal aerobic the lymphatic system does. It's like the lymphatic vessel shutting and opening up. So, so it's rejuvenation as well as a medical application.
This is amazing. You mentioned something that was so interesting, that this is lymphatic drainage. You apply a very light touch to the skin to create lymphatic drainage. How does that work?
Yes, we don't glide over the skin. When I was a certified Swedish massage therapist or aromatherapist, you glide over the skin with the means of either oils or talcum powder or other substances. We actually have to create, we don't use any lubricants, nothing like that. We work with the skin. We stretch the skin, twist it and release it to create zero pressure. This way it's a very light touch, it's a very precise movement to enable the lymphatic system to work, to get stimulated, and we have to repeat it at least 3 to 5 times for it to actually start moving.
This is amazing. Is the zero pressure similar to zero gravity?
I don't know. I mean, zero pressure means, yes, you have got no pressure whatsoever. You have to release, so in order for the lymphatic system to let go. So you just don't feel anything. It's a very intricate technique. This is why it takes quite a while to train. And we have, as Dr. Voda therapists, we have to be recertified every 2 years. We are we need to go back to school, such as to be to show whether our technique is still all right, the pressure is measured. So it's very, very strict, and I'm glad it is, to keep us in a good, you know, the name, good, what you call it, to give this a name, a good quality, yes?
What are some of the most profound cases you can think of in your practice, either straight detox or other situations where the lymphatic drainage made a difference?
Yeah, I think certainly I've helped quite a lot of mature ladies, strangely enough, to regain a wonderful self-respect again and to create a new life. It's when I see pictures, you know, 2 years ago when they first start coming, and they might have been in their 60s, and how they look now, they say they feel better than when they were in their 20s. That gives me such a great pleasure. And people, conditions such as lipodema, it's not known, even GPs don't recognize it. It's swelling of the legs, and my clients, they might be very slim in the upper body, but have quite heavy legs, and maybe not even seeing their knees. Young girls coming with this condition, very unhappy about their appearance. And when I say I think you might have lipodema, and lymphatic drainage will help, first of all, softening the tissue. They really, ideally, they would need an intense treatment in a clinic with bandaging as well to compress. But even with MLD, with manual lymph drainage, the nicest feeling I had when suddenly after, I think the 6th session, the legs got softer and they were rocking hard and really created a lot of pain to my clients. They suddenly became soft, like, you know, a calf should be. I had tears in my eyes, because it was that was the result I was looking for. It took